What's going on, good people? Let's see if I can get a couple of these screens pulled down so that you guys can see what we got going on. So good to have you all on today's live mindset on Monday, getting you guys to understand how you can be more productive and get this ish done. Because promise you guys, our plates are extremely full right now. Come on in the room, please. Definitely be coachable, teachable, trainable, and post your one and your city and your state for catching us live on this morning. We have jump started the second half of May this past weekend. And I tell you guys, I'm excited about making May amazing. I hope you guys are as well. So thank you for being coachable, teachable, trainable. Talisha, for chiming in and posting your city and state. Definitely for engaging with each and every single video that your busy schedule allows you to be available for. I am forever grateful and appreciative of that. If you guys want to get this information shared on your timeline, that would be beyond amazing. I'm going to see if I can get things to show up on my end and get some shares on and popping on my end as well. That would be a beautiful thing. Let me see if I can make a small shift on my end, because it looks as though, what is it called? LinkedIn has not joined the party just yet. And I was hoping it would be on board and ready to rock and roll this morning. I know there is some things going on with LinkedIn becoming like fully a part of being in the StreamYard realm. I know they haven't completely come on board for that yet, but I know that it is in the works. So it doesn't look like they've come aboard just yet. So I want to make sure that I at least take the opportunity really quickly here on my end to go ahead and get some shares happening so that at least the platform gets shared too, even though they haven't jumped aboard and, been available to go live yet. So let's see. Let me get a couple of things handled on my end. Go to my channel, go to my live link, to go live yet. Mute that, and then go ahead and take care of my share over to Twitter. Done. And then take care of my share over to LinkedIn. And I need LinkedIn to come on and get it together, guys. I need for LinkedIn to come on into the party and be a part of this, being as though LinkedIn is an amazing platform for all of your business endeavors. I want them to come on aboard and get on this train so we can help people get this information, so we can help people understand and know what's going on, right? Get people to understand how they can start getting themselves branded. They can start, getting just becoming aware. Like LinkedIn is a great business platform, and I would love it if they would hurry up and move things along so that we can do what we need to do on that platform. So that's a little bit disappointing, but hey, I've gone in, I've shared. That's about all I can do until they come aboard. So hope you guys are excited about this information for today. Today is actually not going to be a lengthy one. It's a very, very, very easy thing to understand what you need to do with regards to getting stuff done, being more productive, right? That is the goal of the reason, the point, the plan, what it is that we need to do. So I want to make sure that I share this information with you guys so that you can actually get it done. It's not a hard thing to do, I promise you. What do they say about riding a bike? Once you do it, you don't forget it. Even if you haven't ridden it in quite a bit of time, once you hop back on the bike, it's like second nature. Things come back to you. I promise you. If you start the process of doing what I'm going to explain to you today about being more productive and getting it done, then it will make sense for you that you will be able to see where you haven't done it. And that's why it's a struggle, or why you're struggling to get a lot of things accomplished. Okay, so to jump right into my spiel, my name is Martina Britt Yelverton, and I am a brand master, a cash flow queen, an income strategist, a Google My Business educator, and an ambassador with the City of Knightdale Chamber of Commerce in good old Knightdale, North Carolina. I'm also a brand new Forex trader. That's been an exciting journey. I actually got some pretty great tips on Friday, my second day of actually doing live training. That was really exciting, to be on a call in the middle of the morning and to wake up and see a profit. So that was really exciting to see myself pip and dip, right? And there's one of my alerts going off again. So that's exciting just to see how this is going for me. And of course, you guys know, as I endeavor along this journey, I'll definitely be sharing with you what happens along the way so that you guys will be able to kind of track the journey and see how it's going. What's going on, Miss Phil? It's so good to see you. It's so good to see each and every one of you. A special grand morning and good to see you, and thank you to all of my elite BrandMaster coaching clients. And you guys literally have bounced along this journey. Some of you are still inside the training, some of you aren't, but you guys have bounced along on this road with me along this journey, and I'm forever grateful because you guys get an opportunity to see my passion. You guys know daily I endeavor to brand you, educate you, and to help you. I help people who want help. Right. And I say all of the time, if you are in need of the help that I have been available to offer, then definitely take the opportunity to go over to the store and grab whatever it is that you need. Right now, we have a 30-day free option to get in to see branding. That will be closing out, I'm thinking, at the end of the second quarter. So that's the first half of the year, June 30th. We will no longer offer 30 days of free branding. It will be completely paid. Everything that I do will be completely paid. If there's anything that you're interested in getting, you have to grab it off of these free social media channels. Outside of that, everything that I offer will be paid. Why? Because we're leveling up. We're monetizing our intellectual property. And that is my goal, is to teach you how to do that, right? I've been referred to as your simplified graphics girl, like your go-to girl to get these simplified techniques, and you learn how to manage this stuff yourself. And probably you're thinking, what in the world? I can barely manage what I have on my plate right now. You're telling me that you're getting ready to teach me how to handle all of this myself? Yes, using some simplified techniques. I'm not saying that you're going to be able to juggle 6 and 7 and 12 balls in the air, but you will be able to literally utilize simplified techniques to manage things yourself, right? For the past 12 years, I've been able to help churches and ministries, startups, small corporations, home-based business owners, people inside of the MLM and network marketing industry, their representatives, associates, and IBOs, and I can help you if you choose to receive the help, right? A lot of this deals with consistency. So if you are not going to be consistent, then you are not going to be able to grow your brand. You're not going to be able to develop that which you probably need to develop based on what it is that you learn. So if you're not going to be consistent, then I asked you not waste your time. We can't get that time back. So my goal is to literally help you understand how you can utilize simplified techniques, how you can do these things yourself, how you can Did my sound just drop out? I just have to verify sometimes whether or not I can be heard. We're playing around with this technique, and sometimes that when I pull myself out of the the actual visual there, you guys can't still hear me. So let me know just for a moment there if my sound dropped out, and then I'll know that I must keep the image here at all times. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't, because I like for you guys to be able to fully see on screen the slides and not necessarily see my little bubble over there bouncing up and down. So let me know for a moment there when I was talking if it all pulled out when the screen panned wide. And then I'll know, yes, I must be bouncing on there at all times. But my goal for today is actually to walk you through these slides, to give you an opportunity to see 3 very simplistic steps with regards to how to be more productive and get it done. In the meantime, I'm going to pop up the freebie that I'm giving you. Many of you who are inside of the BrandMaster Elite Group Coaching have already received this prior to, and you guys know where you can access it at, as well as the one that becomes a little bit more detailed. So if you're in need of this blueprint that I'm going to walk you through on today to help you shift your mindset, then you can grab a copy of that at bit.ly/2020 Momentum with Martina. You can grab that at bit.ly/2020 Momentum with Martina. So what I'll do is I'll pull that off screen. I'll select to copy that really quickly, and then I'll put it back on screen so you guys can access it. And then I'll go over here and ensure that I drop it inside of the comments so you guys will be able to quickly click and utilize it. All right. So believe it or not, I actually just showed you a technique, right? I gave you the information. I let you know that this is actually something that we're going to use and implement on today, right? And because I already had that information typed up on my end, I was able to then do what? I was able to quickly go over and get it. I was able to then drop it directly into the comments for it to make you more productive. So now you don't have to go into your address bar, or you don't have to try and remember bit.ly/2020 Momentum with Martina. What did she tell me? Where did she tell me to go to get this? How am I supposed to get it? What am I supposed to do? Now you can just click the link that is available right there in the comments to actually open up another window and get the Momentum Planner, right? So you have to figure out certain tips and tricks and techniques that allow you to be more productive by being ready, being prepared, staying ahead of the game, watching and seeing what you do on a regular and consistent basis, so that when it's time to utilize something, it's only a point, a click, a beat, a heartbeat, a snap of your finger away. I hope that makes sense. So if you know consistently you have a routine, something that you do every single morning, placing that right there as soon as you open your eyes in the morning after you get through your meditation, if you get up in the morning and do your stretching and all of that, if you get up in the morning and shower and brush your teeth and all of that, and you're not a night bather, you're a morning bather, as soon as you step out of the routine and you get ready to start into your routine of the day, whatever it is that you need to do, need to grab, need to see, needs to be right there, so that it continues to help the productivity of your day. All right. So I'm asking you guys to actually participate and engage. So if I'm wanting you to actually open this calendar and I'm wanting you to actually jot the information down or write inside of the calendar today, then I would want to have that provision ready for you right there at the snap of a finger, so that all you then have to do is actually click and do what? Use it. So let me see if I can populate it here on my end, so that you can see the actual visual of what that looks like. So let me pull that up on my end, and let's pull it over here on the screen to make sure that it is available for you. So this is one of the items that I'm giving you that will help you become more productive on today. Let's move a little bit of my branding out of the way so you can see it full screen a little bit better. All right, so the thing that is increasingly important about productivity and getting things done literally is ensuring that you do what it is that you need to do. Not that you just think it, right? Not that you just wonder if you're going to be able to, make things happen, that you actually do what it is that you need to do. All right. So we're in the middle of the year here, almost breaching the halfway mark. My question is, what have you written down to accomplish your goals? What have you thought about? What have you known in your mind that you wanted to accomplish, right? What have you already realized that you may even be behind the mark of doing? This is one of the first steps that you need to understand about how to make May amazing. The first thing that you have to do is envision the goal, right? The first thing that you have to do is envision the goal. You have to see it before you see it, right? If you don't know ahead of time what it is that you're trying to do, I promise you're going to be out here willy-nilly and wasting time. So have you thought about this entire year? And I'm telling you guys, I saw a post this past weekend that says, hey, so in school in 2015, when we wrote down our 5-year goals, you mean to tell me we all got it wrong? Yes, we all got this wrong. None of us expected to be out of work, to be displaced from our jobs, to be displaced from, homes, to have our kids displaced from school, to not be able to participate in extracurricular activities, to not be able to go to cookout. Like, can you imagine what the 4th of July is about to be like? If anybody practicing common sense and social distancing, there will not be barbecues. There is not a park big enough that I would participate in to actually celebrate the 4th of July. Do you think we envisioned when we wrote down our 2015 goals and we put our 5-year plan into place that this is what it would be like? Absolutely not, right? So here we are in the year of 2020. We are in the month of May. What have you accomplished thus far? Just stop and think about that and envision what your plans were for the year of 2020 and how derailed that situation is right now, right? How derailed, how crazy that situation is right now. And think about how you need to make adjustments and changes right now to even end the first half of this year way better than it has started for yourself. And the only way that you're going to be able to do that is to literally think about what you want to happen as your first step. And even beyond thinking about what it is that you want to happen, how about writing it down? How about writing it down? Let's go ahead and date this joker up top here. What is your focus going to be? Obviously, to do something new, something different, something better. That's what you need to write down here in the focus area. But let's go ahead and date this so we can see when we got started, right? And then let's think about what this year's values, themes, challenges, that will happen will be. Right? You know what it is that you want to do. You know what it is how you want to change things. Are you looking to get a better job? Are you looking to start a business? Are you looking to implement a structured plan where you spend more time, with your kids? Are you looking to help your kids start a business? Are you looking to, are you devoted to making a difference in your schedule? Are you looking into going to bed earlier so that you can get up earlier? What is it that you're trying to do as far as your values? Are there any things or themes that you need to change about the way that you openly operate in your business, in your personal life, all of that? What challenges are you having that you're looking to overcome, right? And what's happening so far? What's happening? Write it down. Think about all the things that are going on, because if you don't know or see what is ahead of you, when it hits you, it will catch you off guard. However, if you already projected what you feel may be coming your way, when it comes, you've already determined how you should better handle it. I can't say best handle it, because you could be thinking on a scale of 1 to 5 and something that's a 9 will come at you. You weren't prepared for a 9, but you were prepared for a 5. So actually, when that 9 comes at you, it's more like a 4. I hope somebody caught that. I hope somebody caught that, because that was a gem. If you prepared your balance of this month and you've prepared it to the level of a 5, and a 5 comes at you, meaning some hiccup, some problem in your schedule comes at you on a level 5, it's not an emergency and it's not a problem, because you prepared yourself for any type of thing that will come at you for a level 5. However, you were not prepared for that 9 that's coming at you. So when that 9 starts swinging, that 9 is actually a 4, because you were prepared for a 5. I hope y'all got that. Okay? That's what I mean about thinking ahead and making yourself be as best prepared as possible. If that made sense for you guys, drop some comments and let me know that you got that. because I want to make sure that you understand the value of looking ahead, right? Obviously, in the word, it says, let tomorrow's woes take care of tomorrow, or something along those lines. I'm no Bible thumper. I'm no Bible scholar. I'm not going to be able to tell you, yay or nay, exactly where the scripture comes from. But it tells you to let tomorrow's woes or worries be on tomorrow. You're supposed to be working for today. And I'm not saying thinking ahead and trying to plan out what God already has for you. What I'm saying is, envision where you want to go. Create some type of plan for yourself. And if you're operating in his will and he has your back for whatever he has told you to do, do you get where I'm going with that? That's the mindset that I want you to have. I hope that makes sense. I hope that you guys are getting what I'm trying to say. So if you set up and you value or you envision or you operate in the mindset of this is what I have prepared to happen, when something comes out of left field and knocks you off your feet, it actually only causes you to stumble. It does not knock you flat on your back because you were as prepared as you could possibly be. Thank you, Miss Phyllis. Thank you. I'm hoping that makes sense. I'm hoping by giving an analogy, some people aren't numerically available to see that. Some people would prefer to see themselves in a visual capacity. I'm hoping I've been able to help you guys understand that. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. If you had nothing planned for this first quarter of the year at all, you had nothing written down, guess what? You don't have anything to write down. You don't have anything to track whether or not you accomplished anything because you have it all in your mind, and your mind will trick you into saying, yeah, you aced quarter one because you made it through quarter one. Praise God you made it through quarter one, but no, you did not ace quarter one. Because trust and believe, I did not ace quarter one. I was not at all prepared for January, February, or March of 2020. Not in the least. However, because I had a plan, a goal, a thought process in the direction I wanted to go, when certain catastrophic things popped up in my world right there at the end of December, coming into the year of 2020, January, it did not take me out. Trust me, it knocked me flat on my behind because I was prepared for what I thought was an 8. When a 20 came through there just as big as they knocked me clean out. They probably did a countdown on me. Gave me some sniffing salt for me to get back up, guys. That's how deep my January, February, and March were. But thank God for family. But God for his intervention and his working on my behalf. And finally, thank God I had a plan together for not getting derailed. I had to bob and weave and shift and pivot, right? And it's been an amazing year going forward. But trust and believe, had I not had a plan together, had I not had anything to divert my attention, had I not had goals set, guys, y'all might have been back there, back in the beginning of 2020, trying to figure out where is Martina? What is that thing? Where is Waldo? Y'all have been going, where is Martina? Okay. But because I had a plan, because I had a thought process, because I have a vision in the direction that I want to move in, the people that I want to help, the people that I want to serve, it allowed me to just pivot. Now, was Corona a part of that? Oh, Father God, Corona was not a part of that. Now we're into the second quarter of what's going on, and January, February, March. Okay, so April, the Corona hit the end of March, right? Do you guys think there is any way, shape, or form that I could have fathomed? You are now quarantined in the house with your preteen daughter who's about to turn 13. You are now quarantined separate from your other teenage son and your other full-grown son. This past weekend was the first time I got to hang out for, multiple hours with my other son. He came here to Stephanie's house to hang out with me this weekend. I hadn't hung out with him on that capacity since March because of the quarantine. This is crazy, guys. Do you think that was anywhere I could have fathomed that in any way, shape, or form in my schedule? No. But because they're out of school, because we're all quarantined together, because I had a plan for what I had planned to do for the business, I then had to pivot and shift and figure out how to make this work now. Right? That's what you have to do. But if you have nothing written down and you have no plan together, I promise you guys, it's going to be harder, even worse, to try to pivot in this type of situation. So next thing that you need to do with regards to envisioning what you're going to write down is to actually write it down. What's going on, Cheryl? So good to see you, sweetheart. What you're going to do next is actually write the plan for the goal. Write the end result. Write it down, Habakkuk 2:2. Right? Like I said, I'm no Bible scholar. I'm no Bible thumper. When I think of Habakkuk 2:2, I say write the plan so they can run tell that. That's how I sum it up. Right? But the end result, if you never envision the goal or write the goal, how do you ever plan to move into the third one and execute the goal? Right? What you going to execute if you didn't write it down? So now that you've had the opportunity to think about what it is that you need to think about, now that you had the opportunity to plan out as much as you can, what's left here in the month of May? June is still in the second quarter. So you need to be writing down your plans for the balance of May, writing down your objectives for the month of June. What is it that you will accomplish? Not want to, not would like to think about, not may try to accomplish. What will you accomplish? Watch your verbiage. Pay attention to your words because words have power. So what will you accomplish this quarter? Go ahead and write that down. You still have the balance of today and 11 additional days. May has the 31st, 12 additional days to get this puppy done for the month of May. And then you have a whole 30 days in June to finish out quarter two on an amazing level. Okay? So let's get that done. Right? And finally, in executing the plan and getting it done and moving forward is what did you think about? Then what did you actively write down? And now what are you going to do to make it happen? It's that simple. It's that simple of a process to have a mind shift and to change your mindset so that you can literally change the trajectory of the way this 2020 has been literally cold, gut punching, ankle swiping, and knocking you in the head. You can change that. And guess what? If you mess around and you don't get it all done, just duplicate, start over. All right, we didn't get this done for May. How are we going to jumpstart June? Because while I made it through May, I may not have made May amazing, but I made it through May. How am I going to jumpstart June? And move into the mindset of what you envision for the goals for June, what you're going to write down for the goals for June, and how you're going to execute the goals for June. I kid you not, because guys, the bottom line is your plate is already full. So stop doing what isn't working. If it ain't working, stop doing it. If it's not turning a profit for you, stop doing it. If it's not putting money in your pocket, stop doing it. Y'all hear all my bells and whistles going off? That's another way to ensure that you're productive. My calendar on my phone goes off. My calendar on my MacBook that my son has all the way in Youngsville, North Carolina just went off. He's swiping away a notification now. My phone goes off. My PC goes off. My MacBook goes off. My calendar alerts. And I set these things ahead of time. That other time that you guys are hearing are my notifications on trades that I have. Trying to see if I need to pip and dip and make some more money some kind of way. So guys, that's another way to be productive. Set up alerts, set up a reminder, set up notifications. I ensure that you guys know about these lives by sending you guys out a text messages. And I used to send them out a half an hour ahead of time. But what I found is, guys, y'all can forget, as crazy as things are right now, y'all can forget a lot in 30 minutes. Y'all can forget a lot in 30 minutes. But if I hit you guys anywhere between 5 to 7, sometimes even 9 or 10 minutes beforehand, I'm still on your mind when I go live. That text message is still in there. Some of you may catch the text message late because you don't check your phone as often as I do. I promise you, I don't skip a beat without my phone. It may not be a good thing. That's just the truth. Okay? But I try to make sure that I stay in instant engagement, communication with all of you with my phone. Why? Because that is the goal that I have set right now. So I hope you guys, this has made sense for you, that you understand this process is very, very, very simplistic if you'll do it. And I promise you, you will overlook how simplistic this is. You will not pay attention to how simplistic this is. You will literally undervalue how simplistic this is. Thank you. I appreciate that, sir, Cheryl. I appreciate that, because it is as simple as getting it done. When I would think about why I have not added new members to my MLM, it's because I didn't put in the prospecting calls. When I would think about why I don't have new BrandMaster clients, I would think about that I haven't marketed the BrandMaster option. When I would think about, I don't know, why I haven't sold any coffee, I would think about the fact that I haven't marketed any coffee. You get what I'm saying? But when my book sales went up, I was able to correlate with us because you told everybody to go buy a book. So this is my not so smooth segue into the launch of my new walk in life. So here is a BrandMaster client. You guys have seen a lot of her information come out and about. And what I want to show you is this information in, how do I want to say it? Let's see here, new walk. I'm trying to get the old one to come up. And it may not, I may not be doing it correctly, but we went through the process of getting her launched this past weekend. So I'm really excited about her store site. You guys got an opportunity to see a lot of the before and after. And this is a goal that she had set. And this is the accomplishment. This is the fruition of her goal accomplished. This is her writing the plan of what she wanted to do. She was able to go from a Teespring site, and there is no problem with Teespring. I have absolutely no problem at all with Teespring. But here is her previous site, her previous apparel site. And these are the designs that she enacted herself. And I was so excited, as you guys have heard me say, to see her write the plan, to see her jot down all of the different thoughts and ideas and apparel that she wanted to create. She went through the setup. She set up her store design. She put everything up. And then she got an opportunity to see a collection from Love Me Godly, which is another vendor that is in collaboration with the Martina, Britt, Yelverton brand. And she saw the layout and the setup of this, and she said, I want to level up. I need to change some stuff. And I need you to go look at this site and tell me how you can help me. And I looked at all of her apparel that was on this site, and I said, I got you. And we went through and we revamped her entire site. And because we did a revamp of her entire site, literally you can go through here and see an entire collection. But now you can actually see yourself in the t-shirts, in the tank tops, in the crop tees. You can actually see an amazing option of how each specific area is broken down into all of this good. So you guys see the before and after. What you think about that? This is her writing the plan of I want to have an apparel line, right? And her coming up with, I want my apparel line to be better, to be greater, to be more pronounced, to be more powerful. I'm trying to say something, and what I'm trying to say is not being translated here. Not only was it not being translated for interest, but it wasn't being translated in the way that she wanted it to for sales. And so she relaunched her entire store. And in relaunching her entire store, this is the result of her designs. I hope you guys can see what I'm saying when I say literally you have to see it before you see it. You have to see it before you see it. So I hope this, guys, has literally given you some type of clarity on what it means to write down the direction of your goals, and then to actually think about the direction of your goals, and then to write down the plan for the direction of your goals, and then to get it done. Okay? And then to get it done. What's going on, Ebony? So good to see you, sis. Ebony and I have worked together on and off for many years, right? I mean, we talking about many years. Like, she was there when Little Bit of Genesis made her debut into this world, okay? So that's at least 13 years that we've known each other. Like, our little bitty babies grew up together. We used to be in the same ministry together. Our kids played together, okay? And she's been able to see just the transformation over a long period of time of the Martina Britt Yelverton brand, right? And we had an amazing consultation this past weekend. She's getting ready to do some really bold and powerful things with her son. I'm excited about that. She's really getting ready to make some serious moves with regards to helping people, right? People are lacking a lot of knowledge, right? And so if you're interested in finding out more about, I don't want to put you out there, Ebony, because I'm not sure where you are, but she's a wealth of knowledge. Let me say that. She is a wealth of knowledge. Like I said, we've worked together on and off for many years. Look for some great things to get ready to come from her brand, from her son's brand, from her daughter's brand. Oh my goodness, natural hair industry, look out. Okay, guys, people in your network are placed there for a reason. You must learn to collaborate with them so that you all can level up. So I hope you guys have been able to understand what I'm saying about taking the opportunity to get this form, to pay attention to the simplicity of this form. Ebony, I did get your message. That group is Learn, Lead, and Level Up group. Let me go ahead and drop that in here so you can see it. Let me pop out of here. This is the last slide that I have for today. I told you guys it would be quick today. Mindset on Monday, how to be more productive and get it done. So Ebony, if you'll type into your address bar anywhere, Learn, Lead, and Level Up, because you're actually inside the Elite Business BrandMaster group coaching, it'll bring you here to this group because you've already been invited. If you were to type in this and you weren't in the group, it would not let you go into the group because the group is on private. But because you're already invited into the group, if you type in Learn, Lead, and Level Up, it'll bring you right here inside of the group. Also, if you go to your Facebook page and click on your notifications, you'll see that you were invited to the group as well. And then finally, when you get here to the group, there will be a bar going right across the top. And it'll say you've been invited or accept your invitation or something like that. And you can say accept. And it'll put you here inside of the group. And the first place you want to do is go right here to the very first announcement. That very first announcement, when you open it up, is going to give you all of this good, right? I suggest you print it out if you need to, but it's going to direct you over here inside of the units. You won't have to click to go over here inside the units because the way that I have this form set up on announcement, if you read this form, it tells you step 1, step 2, step 3. And when you click on these links, it's going to take you automatically over into the unit in question. Okay? So that's what you need to do. Thank you for reaching out to me. I'm sorry I didn't get back with you. I've been up paying attention to my trading information this morning, first thing, trying to make sure that I have my trades set up and that they are good to go. And I haven't even had an opportunity to go over and look at my messengers yet. Today is Monday, Mindset on Monday. I hope the information that I've shared with you all has been really helpful to maybe why you've been kind of derailed before. And I've given you a very simple blueprint to at least get started Again, if you are interested in the items that I have been able to literally help people with, if you need these things that I've been blessed to offer, have a look around, grab what you need, go to bit.ly/BrandMaster Blueprints. It will bring you to the store site. When it brings you to the store site, you are available to click on the BrandMaster Coaching. Let me take the opportunity to walk you through that. I will copy that. I will save it. I will populate it back up on the screen. I will drop it into the comments so it can be easy for you to click. All right, that should be coming into the comment area now so you guys can click it easily. See, productivity, you got to have it so people can get to it quick, fast, in a hurry. So that will populate directly in there. You guys can click the link. When you click the link, it's going to bring you specifically over here to the store. Once you type in or click bit.ly/BrandMaster Blueprints, it's going to bring you here to the store. You're clicking on the very first box to get access to your 30 days of full training. It will send me, when you add it to cart, a notification that you've requested to get this option. I will send over to you the option of a non-disclosure agreement, because that is proprietary information that is inside of the group. I don't need you guys sharing it outside of the group. I need you guys utilizing it for yourself. That is the whole point and purpose. I need for you utilizing it for yourself. Then you will be able to get started. I'm a little bit behind on getting the non-disclosure agreements out. So a couple of you guys, please just bear with me, but I'll get that out to you. Either way, go ahead and start implementing and using the information that is inside of the group. And I'm wishing you the best on this journey. I'm hoping that you'll jump in, that you'll get your momentum planner out, that you'll write down what it is that you've already thought about, and that you will take the next steps to execute the plan. Okay, guys, so that's my time for today. I'm going to actually outro with a different video other than my BrandMaster video, and I'm hoping you guys will find this of interest.